With Colonel Flagg 10 minutes out, Amanda Waller orders the Suicide Squad to fight the Justice League with all they have. Killer Frost can't believe what she's hearing and assumes this is some kind of joke. But Amanda Waller informs the villain that Task Force X cannot be captured. If they are, before Rick Flag can extract them, well, we all know what happens then. With no other choice, Deadshot orders the squad to split up, as it is their only chance of taking down the Justice League. Meanwhile, Maxwell Lord explains to his new companions that something has happened to this dimension. Johnny Sorrow and the Emerald Eye can confirm this. Time is missing from this universe, and the Eye must find the Legionnaire. Maxwell promises he can help all of them, starting with getting revenge against Amanda Waller. But first they're gonna have to help him with a little errand. The others are suspicious of the man, who they know has mental powers and could control them, but he explains he doesn't need to use his abilities against any of them. They are bound together by rage and a desire for revenge. And as for the Justice League, well, right now they have their hands full. Superman talks to June and promises to help her, but the Enchantress emerges and strikes him down. So the Earth's mightiest hero has a weakness after all. Magic. Meanwhile, Cyborg also tries to talk Killer Frost down, but she is able to use her powers and drain his human side, forcing his cybernetic implants to keep him alive, while the villain is able to make her escape. Elsewhere, El Diablo engulfs the Green Lanterns in fire, until they are able to surround him in a barrier, suffocating his flames and preventing his escape. Captain Boomerang and the Flash go way back. There's no point in trying to outrun the speedster, but Boomerang knows the trick with him. You just have to make him go after someone else. The Flash rescues some civilians, and the Boomerang uses this opportunity to attack. On second thought, the Flash looks a little upset. How about Boomerang just tells him what he needs to know and they can skip the interrogation? Underwater, Killer Croc attacks the shark, filling the area with blood and blinding Aquaman. Suddenly, Croc strikes, only for his teeth to shatter against Arthur's rock-hard skin. Nearby, Deadshot and Batman are locked in close combat. Batman swears he won't let Lawton endanger his own daughter any further, which Deadshot finds amusing. At least the assassin doesn't let kids fight for him. It doesn't matter what kind of armor Batman is wearing, no bulletproof vest is that good. In pain, Batman says the agony is worth it, if he can keep Lawton's daughter safe. In the streets of Badnesia, Harley Quinn flees on a stolen motorcycle. Wonder Woman flies in after her, annoyed. Quinn lets loose with a barrage of bullets, which a hero easily deflects. Harley Quinn is shocked, as she could have sworn last time they saw each other they were friends, but Diana replies that she does not befriend dangerous criminals. That hurts Harley's feelings, and with a quick maneuver, she drives the bike straight into Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman, completely unharmed, now has Harley in custody. The Justice League is able to reunite and has rounded up most of the squad members. El Diablo, Deadshot, and Harley are secure, Killer Croc is knocked out, and Captain Boomerang just told the Flash everything. Amanda Waller is talking to all the squad members on comms and has forced the villains into this fight. Waller, exacerbated, says she warned the squad and will not be betrayed, but Killer Frost begs Amanda not to activate the bombs and says there has to be something they can do. Suddenly, Enchantress slams Superman into the ground right beside Caitlin Snow. Amanda realizes this is their last chance for victory. Killer Frost can absorb life energy, and Superman is vulnerable. Though Snow is reluctant, Waller pushes her and Frost makes contact. Wow. She didn't know she could do that. In the dark, Batman wakes up, his body completely encased. The Dark Knight's mind might be his most dangerous weapon, but it's useless if he doesn't have access to his body. This is a cell specially made just for him, just like the rest of Batman's friends. After all, he isn't the only one who plans for everything. Amanda Waller welcomes the Justice League to the Suicide Squad. Hello and welcome to Comic Island. My name is Arden, and this is my recap and review of Justice League vs. Suicide Squad number 2. Well, damn, that was awesome. With stellar art and writing, this is just a top quality comic, delivering everything issue number 1 promised. This fight was everything it needed to be. The way the teams were paired off was done really well. Some squad members, like the Enchantress, proved quite dangerous and powerful, while others, like Captain Boomerang and Harley Quinn, were hilariously outclassed. Killer Croc was great. Not only did we get to see him do some quick thinking and show how deadly he can really be, but his strength was ultimately undermined by Aquaman being just so much more powerful anyways, and I found the whole scene quite brilliant because of all this. So the comic was funny and smart, and is just a real treat for any DC fan. Lobo acts and looks like Lobo. Amanda Waller, well, she's at her absolute best here, outthinking Batman at every turn and managing to take down the entire Justice League. Man, that's intense. And now she basically has them under her thumb. I'm sure they'll find a way out of this because, of course they will. But what an ending for this issue. What an amazing moment for Waller. I love this comic so much. It is so cool. The whole thing with Killer Frost was, in my opinion, pretty well done too. Joshua Williamson, the writer of this story, has been setting up Killer Frost's life-absorbing abilities for some time. But up until now, I had not really been sure why. Boy, did that pay off effectively, as I really like how they used that detail to completely derail the Justice League after they easily trounced most of the Suicide Squad. It's the good, unpredictable writing I was hoping for out of this story, and I think it's a clever way of dealing with the unbalanced power levels of this team, while also being a pretty clever interaction of the characters' superpowers. And that sort of stuff is what I generally like about comics in the first place, and it's great to see here. Though I've already mentioned it, can we just take a moment to say how great Tony Daniel's art is in this thing? He has a lot of characters in action to draw here, and I really think he nailed it every time, effectively conveying the beats of every moment of action, while also drawing some excellent facial expressions throughout. So far, the art in this comic has not been disappointing, and between this and Fabok's art last issue, I'm really impressed with the miniseries artistry. So yeah, if you can't tell, I liked and would recommend Justice League vs. Suicide Squad number 2. I'm sure there are problems if I went looking for them, but this comic is simply too fun not to enjoy for what it is. Let me know what you think in the comments section below, and if you like this video, check out our Patreon page. Supporters get cool perks and have a say in the comics we review. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep reading comics.